questions for Nate?
Nate, you said you want to have fun and play loose this week. Is that exactly what happened?
Yeah, I think we all came out and knew that playing tight wasn't going to help us at all. So everybody was just ready to go and was playing loose, playing free, and playing fast.
You sense that right away in warm-ups, or maybe the first drive, or what did you?
Yeah, I think everybody had a great focus. I think you can kind of tell, kind of on the bus ride over, really. I think everybody did a great job, handling the ride over, and then, through warm-ups, I just felt really confident, in how we were, really our whole week, that leading up to how we were starting off in warm-ups.
Hold on a second, are we okay back there? Audio?
Yeah, he changed. He just
We're
went
good?
up one, I think.
Okay.
Thank you.
Pass pro seemed to let you really set up shop and get going and have a lot of confidence in the passing.
Yeah, our offensive line did a great job. They did some things that were tough, on a couple of those sacks, but, they did a great job all game. They gave me plenty of time. Our receivers did a great job. They made plays and made, excuse me, they made plays, running with the ball after they caught it too.
Well, based on the competition you had today and the game situation, is this the best the offense has played probably that first half, you think?
Yeah, I think so. We kind of put that first half together was probably one of our best halves of football that we've played. There's still room to improve. We kind of stalled out a little bit in the second half, but everybody did a great job all week at really being, internally motivated to take it upon themselves and really come out and play the best that we could. And in that first half, I think we did that.
After coming up close in some big games this year, not really being able to put it all together, I mean, just how satisfying is it for you to really see a complete game, kind of, second to last game, you played it all together?
Yeah, it's extremely special, for this team and what we did tonight. It's awesome to put a full team game together. Second half, the offense wasn't moving the ball as much. The defense was holding them. In the first half, everybody was playing great. It's extremely awesome and extremely special to go out and do that with those guys, and everybody just did a great job. Really buying in and taking it upon themselves to allow us and put ourselves in this position.
When you came off the field, you had your helmet on. Did you learn from CJ's situation a few years ago?
Yeah, I mean, having a couple of experiences, the Ohio State game a few years ago. Yeah, I mean, you gotta protect yourself. People are trying to congratulate you and things like that. And yeah, I don't want my helmet to be downtown later tonight.
Third down conversion early in the game where you fake the dive and pitch it to Tyler and he goes for 27 really seemed to set the tone for him today. I mean, what kind of went into that play, and then just how would you assess him, his first real game, getting the full workload really?
Yeah, it was a play that we, have had in our arsenal, pretty much from early on in camp. And they gave us the look to run it. We had that game plan. We had it up as one of our first short yardage plays, and if we got the right look, we were going to run it. He took that, made a great play, and then that kind of set the tone for him for the rest of the game, and he did a great job. Really the whole game at pass protection, running routes, run the ball hard, making people miss. It was just another day for him, really. He's a great player, and we feel confident that he can make those types of plays any day of the week.
I know that you guys don't call plays this way, but you had a big scramble run for a first down. Kind of a good contrast to last week. How last week ended. That feel good to get that first down, and I think that tight end is in a field goal.
Yeah, you always want to end up with points. Would have liked to be in the end zone, but Keith does a great job for us all the time. We knew that we had to keep our defense off the field. So it was huge. Tyler got grabbed on a route. I probably could have done a better job at getting through my progression, but was fortunate enough to get some downfield blocking and make that first down.
Just one or two more
You
for
had
you.
a kind of a raspy voice, I think on Tuesday, you kind of barely talked. You looked like you probably had a cold, I would assume. How do you kind of work through that this week and even put out this kind of effort in a chilly environment?
Yeah, it's really just preparing. You know, you can't do anything about it. Can't control, I mean, obviously you'd like to control if you get sick or not, but, you know, just doing whatever I can to make sure I'm ready to play. You know, Coach Foster, giving me some homemade remedies on you know, tea and things like that to try to help my voice out. You know, but that just goes with the territory, especially playing on the road. You know, last week, having to yell, having to scream a lot, and then throughout practice, you know, it's tough if your voice isn't all the way there, you know, to kind of keep it throughout the week. But you know, it's something that you got to deal with, and you know, thankfully we didn't have any issues with it.
Can you talk about Tyrone's growth since Tyrone Tracy? Can you talk about his growth since the Northwestern game? It really feels like he's assumed the spot, Brandon's spot, and he's kind of a playmaker for you guys.
Yeah, you know, I think you know, he's been a playmaker for us all year. I wouldn't say, you know, I've been saying it all year, is that those plays, or that first play that he made against you know, Northwestern, you know, taking in another 40, 50 yards for a touchdown. You know, he made plays similar like that earlier in the year where he was taking plays, you know, 3 guys around him and making 2 people miss and 2 or 3 people miss and getting 10, 15, 20 extra yards. You know, he's just done a great job, and you know, I think that just shows his preparation and that he's put in not only this year but his entire career. You know, he's really groomed himself for this opportunity, and you know, has really taken it upon himself to make sure that he's as ready to play as he can be and help the team as much as he can.
Do you enjoy running with the ball?
Yeah, it's always fun to run with the ball. You know, when it's needed, you know, I'm gonna do it, and you know, if not, I'm gonna try to get it to guys that can make plays with it.
How about the move you made on the sidelines there for the first down? Where'd you learn that from?
My mom, definitely my mom. So yeah, just thankful to get that first down and keep that drive alive.
Could you elaborate on that?
On what?
On how your mom taught you that?
And I think just joking around a little bit with that, but yeah, I mean, just trying to have some fun.